Hello viewers, it's Sentai Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breach your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Kiramager. So basically, it starts off. We see the four Kiramagers, came back to headquarters with King Orion after seeing King Orion. So basically, Mayu and Princess Marcella was happy to see that the other Kiramagers were possessed, proceeded on saving the king, and also, but sadly that turns out that Takemichi was laying in the medical bay after got beaten up by Gazo. So basically, Takemichi was laying in the medical bay at headquarters after Gazo beat the crap out of him. So basically, Mayu and Princess Marcella, after they told them what happened to Takemichi, aka Kiramager, they was where's Jill at? So basically, the Kiramagers and the other Kiramagers and King Orion had told them to tell Mayu, Princess Marcella, and the other Kiramagers about what happened to Jill and Gazo. So basically, they say that Gato tried to stop the emperor, but he got destroyed by the emperor, and Jill, as a result, got confined into this chasm back at the Rohan Empire. So basically, they told them. So basically, the other Kiramagers had to tell the others, tell the Kiramager stones, Princess Marcella and Mayu that, Jill had, the Emperor sent Jill into this deep chasm after he destroyed Gazu. So basically, Princess Marcella, Mayu, and all the Kiramager stones were devastated to hear the bad news about what happened to Jill and Gazo. So basically, but the Red Kiramager stone, aka known as Mashin Fire, was devastated that Jill got taken out by the emperor himself. So basically, the other Kiramagers were still in disbelief that Jill is gone, but some of them believe that maybe he wanted us to carry on, but so basically the other Kiramagers were still at disbelief that Jill is gone, gates to the emperor. So basically, and that's when the other Kiramagers me take down the emperor, and how are we supposed to take down the emperor? He's too powerful. So basically, and that's what Toro say. We can use the don't you see? It's most likely the emperor wants to take over the whole wants to rule the whole, wants to take over Earth and become ruler of the whole universe. So basically, honestly, we had the other three gravstones here. So basically, the emperor is going to come after us. It's going to come back come back after us for the Grandstone. So basically, Takamichi say we can use the power of the Grandstone to take down the Emperor. So basically, like the other Kirramagers, everybody was like, all the Kirramagers was like, how are we supposed to do that? So basically, remember how the king was shut away in that carbonite and almost got destroyed by being shut away by the Johan by Yordana. So basically, what if we can show the Emperor temporarily show the Emperor and use the power of the Grandstones, use the 3 Grandstones that we had to destroy him. So basically, like So basically, like everybody's saying that, like King of Writing saying, like oh whoa, the Emperor is too powerful, to shut away. But no, Yordana is not. So basically, all we got to do is force the Emperor to turn into Yordana. We shoot Yordana away, and then we use the power of the Grandstones to seal Yordana away and use the stone to destroy Yordana. Therefore, the Emperor will be gone as well. Since Yordana is a part of the Emperor, she's not as powerful as the Emperor. So basically, the plan is to get the Emperor to transform back into Yordana. Seal her in stone and use the power of the Grandstones to destroy her. So basically, that was the whole plan. So basically, Tom came up with a brilliant plan. So basically, all we got to do was like, but you saying that, we're going, so the king said, the order to me to seal, I'm going to need the power of I'm going to need the Grandstone, Power Stone to seal Yordana away, just in case, she is too powerful for my magic to seal her away. So basically, the king was going to use the power is going to use the Grandstone of power to seal Yordana away. Then, so basically the plan is like this. So basically, like, they was going to use the Birthstone to force the Emperor to turn into Yordana, then use the power of the Grandstone of power to seal Yordana, and then use the destruction Grandstone to destroy Yordana along with the Emperor. So basically, it was the brilliant plan. But but Mayu had to make a special device to help the Birthstone to turn the Emperor into Yordana. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the Johan Empire, we see Carl Wanter just run around in the Empire somewhere in the desert, all depressed and whatnot. I guess he heard the news about you. And anyways, somewhere else in the Johan, dimension. We see Yordana with the 4th Grandstone in her hand, and we're talking to the Emperor through the Emperor's mind, the Emperor said, it's time for me to go get the other Grandstones and make the wish come true for me to be ruler of the universe. So basically, the Emperor's saying that it's time to get the other 3 Grandstones from the Kirramagers. Once we get the 3 Grandstones, we can and destroy the Kirramagers once and for all. We can take over we can use the power of the Grandstone to rule the whole universe. So anyway, and Yordana was like, all right then. So anyway, the Emperor suggested that let's leave the Grandstone that we had here for safekeeping. So basically, the Emperor was like, let's leave this Gladstone that we had possession here at the at the headquarters. That way, if we for safekeeping. So we got to put the Gladstone on a pedestal, and and transform into the Emperor and head to Earth. So basically, the Kiramager so basically, they're along with us at headquarters, and that's when the Kiramagers, like the other Kiramagers, were about to put their plan into motion. But since Takamichi is still unconscious, and Mashin Fire is still in a state of shock, they can't use the Kiramager Megazord or the Jersey Megazord. Since Takamichi is unconscious, and Mashin Fire, aka the Red Kiramager, was still in shock from hearing the news about Jiro might be dead, was taken out by the Emperor. So anyway, so basically they only had to use the Grateful Phoenix Megazord, and so basically they had the Grateful Phoenix Megazord and Zaboom Megazord, and the Zaboom is fresh Megazord to put their plan into motion. So basically everything seemed like the Emperor showed up and started to attack the city in its giant size form. So basically everything was going to plan for everything was going to plan. So basically, going to Tomato's plan. So basically, they managed to use the reverse Gladstone to turn the Emperor back into Yodana. Then the king and the Grateful Phoenix Megazord was able to use the power of Gladstone to seal Yodana away, and Shiguro was going to use the power of the Destruction Stone to destroy Yodana. So basically, everything was going to Tomato's plan. So basically, Shiguro was about to finish off, Yodana and the Emperor with the power of the Destruction Stone. So basically, and that's when the Emperor, inside his mind, said that, oh, Dad, those Kiramagers I gotta admit, these Kiramagers were clever, but I'm most clever. So basically, inside the Emperor's mind, he attacked Yodana, and attack Yodana, like to break free from the seal, and that Yodana was trapped in by the Kiramager. So basically, the Emperor took out Yodana, and Yodana said, "Why would you do this to me? I've been loyal to you." And the king and the Emperor said that, "Oh, you don't mean nothing to me. You're just another pawn for me to do." So basically, Yodana transformed. So basically, by the Emperor taking out Yodana, the Emperor was able, so basically, the Emperor transformed back into himself after he took out Yodana from his mind. So basically, the Kiramagers almost had destroyed the Emperor, but it wasn't for him taking out Yodana. So basically, things was very hopeless until Takamichi showed up in his Jersey Megazord mode and started to fight the Emperor. Once the Emperor So basically, the Emperor took down the Grateful Fitness Megazord and the Zabu Express Megazord. So basically, Takamichi shut up to save the others, but the Emperor, despite his best efforts, the Emperor was just too powerful for him. And lucky for him, the Kiramager Megazord showed up. So basically, gave to Princess Marvicina to talking some sense into Mashin Fire, aka the Red Kiramager Stone. So basically, Princess Marvicina was able to talk some sense into Mashin Fire, aka the Red Kiramager Stone, and got him to combine with the other Kiramager Stone to form the Kiramager Megazord and tried to help out Takamichi and the other Kiramagers. So anyway, even with the Kiramager Megazord and the Drift Megazord, the Emperor was too powerful for the Kiramagers. So basically, the Emperor was about to finish off out of nowhere. We see Steam Joki, Gazu's Steam Joki Training Lord came out of nowhere and managed to temporarily take down the Emperor from destroying the Kiramagers and the whole city. So basically, out hops Jiro. Turns out that Jiro out of the Steam Joki Zord and his train form, hops out Jiro. Turns out that Jiro showed up with Steam Joki. So anyway, the other Kiramagers went down to greet Jiro and wondering how did you survive the Emperor throwing you into that chasm. So basically, turns out that before Gazu got destroyed by the Emperor back at the Jotunheim dimension, Gazu was able to transfer his mind into his Steam Joki Zord before he got destroyed by the Emperor. And once I fell down into that chasm, the Steam Joki Zord saved me from that chasm. So basically, I was able to talk. So basically, the Steam Joki saved me thanks to God to temporarily transfer his mind into the Steam Joki Zord. So basically, I had a conversation with Gazo and said, "Oh, this is just temporary. This is just temporary. I don't have much time." So basically, Gazo said that make sure that you and the other Kiramagers, take down the Emperor and tell my brother I'm sorry for everything, and make sure that you keep on drawing in your drawing book and your sketch drawing book, and that was the last word for Gazo. He disappeared from the Steam Joki's cockpit and told Joki that you now belong to Joe. So basically, Joe is now in control of the Steam Joki Zord that belongs to Gazo now. That used to So basically, Gazu's last effort, he was able to save Jiro and also gave Jiro his Steam Joki Sword after he disappeared into nothingness. So anyway, and also Jiro said that also I have another surprise. So basically, Carranza came out of the Steam Jockey Zord as well with the fourth Grandstone. So basically, turned out that Carranza had got the when Joe was looking for all this time that Joe was looking for the fourth Grandstone, and he found Carranza, found it, and hopped aboard the Steam Jockey Zord. So basically, the Kirramagers now have all four of the Grandstones, and Jewel is alive, and now they have all the Kiramager Zords now. So basically the Kirramagers now have all four of the Grandstones, and now they have all the Kiramager Zords now. They have Jokey now. They have the opportunity to. So basically, Joey said that let's take down the Emperor once and for all. So anyway, the Kirramagers, on the rooftop, morphed up into their winged forms, and saying let's take down the Emperor once and being led by Joe. Said let's take down the Emperor, and the episode ends up with the Kirramagers transforming into their winged forms, and this is how the episode ended. With Joe leading the other Kirramagers into transforming into the Ranger forms on top of the rooftop, and that's how the episode ended. So anyway, so we got one episode left. So basically, the final episode is coming up this Sunday. So basically, this Sunday it will be the final episode of Kiramager. So basically, this Sunday coming up, it will be the final episode of Kiramager. So basically, that will be my final video on that series. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, Jiro is alive. They got, he had the Steam Jockey. So Gazu gave Jiro the Steam Jockey so to help them fight the Emperor. They have all the Kiramager stones now, all the Kiramager, all four of the Grand stones now, and so basically, things are starting to really get, and they're about to get it in this episode as well. So basically, this was a very good episode. I can't wait to the final episode of Kiramager. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode of Kiramager? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it just okay? Or just nah? Please let me know with the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, this is Central Michael from Screen Reviews. Sign off. 1.